We had the, remember when they were in Vegas, we had the, we call it, what was they drinking? The, motherfucker, shut the f*** up. You know what? Right. See it?
Put it to the chair. Put it to the chair.
Give her a second. Give her a second.
You touch me again, we're gonna have a problem.
Give her a second. Give her a
She
second.
has a mouth like that. I gotta look at her.
Give her a second.
That is her. That is her.
She came over and talked to me. I didn't know who she was.
I understand.
I understand the issue, but I mean,
That is her.
I'm gonna take it to your room, okay?
It's that guy? You're that?
And
I'm
Fred.
gonna take it to your room. Sit on the chair.
You're that pathetic? Mr. Teacher,
Give her a right. Give her a right. No
what's
worries.
wrong with you now? Come on, guys.
Embassy security. Embassy security.
No, I was just trying to make sure she's okay. No, security. He was like, "You touch me one more time." I was like, "Yeah,
How you doing, guys? Captain Sean.
no,
Hey.
Sean.
My partner in crime over here, man.
That's it. I'm gonna salute all of you guys.
Tara.
Say Tara.
Be safe, Tara.
No. Let her go.
What's up, y'all? Tara Reid, if you're not familiar with her, is an American actress that starred in the popular comedy American Pie. She was seen on video a couple of days ago, slurring her words, unable to stand, and just inebriated. She says that she was drugged. Of course, looking at the video, you can tell that something is obviously wrong with her. Whether she was drugged, drunk, or took drugs on her own volition, we don't know. But what we do know is that there are cameras everywhere. You cannot do anything without being recorded. You cannot drive on the highway without being recorded. You cannot sit at a bar without being recorded. You cannot sit at a restaurant without being recorded. Everything is recorded now. AI will have access to everything. When you accuse someone of doing something, the first thing they're going to do is go back to the video to find out if this is true or not. So we have no privacy anymore. Privacy, that's out the window. Nothing is private anymore. Everything is being recorded. So now they have Tara Reid on recording on camera, sitting at the bar, having more than one glass of wine, because this is exactly what she told officials. She told them that she had one glass of wine that night. And she is also accusing a man of spiking her drink and drugging her, which caused her to be inebriated, which caused her to act the way that she was acting. The camera footage shows, let's see what happens to Tara Reid during her stay at this hotel, and the night she was at the bar drinking, met a man, had some drinks with him, even though she said she only had one drink, and now is accusing him of being the one to spike her drink. I don't know what, kidnap her, chop her body parts up and throw them in the lake or a river somewhere in that city. We don't know what she's trying to get to, but this man comes out to defend himself.
We're seeing new video of actress Tara Reid at a hotel bar before she ended up slumped over in a hospital.
We're not going to talk about Tara Reid, but she looked like she's a walking... She looked like she's drunk right now. I mean, she's not as hot as she used to be. When she was younger, she was hotter. When she was on American Pie, she was hotter. Now she's just not hot anymore. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it, because this man here, who she was seen with at the bar, he was being nice, he was being polite, probably wanted to smash. I mean, let's be real. And she is now accusing him of being the one to drug her, even though she looks like this. I don't know who would try to drug you, sweetheart. That's crazy to say, right? But it's the truth. Let's see exactly what happens before we get deeper into conversation.
On an Inside Edition exclusive, he tells Allison Hall it never happened.
It's your first look at surveillance footage that shows Tara Reid at a hotel bar before she passes out and has to be taken away.
Oh, and y'all also have to understand something, that some people, when they're celebrities, they love the attention. And then when you're not a celebrity anymore, when you're just not as well known anymore, you just don't get that same level of attention.
I'm absolutely mortified.
Surveillance shows Tara Reid is served her first glass of wine at 10:39 p.m., and it appears that she chugs most of it. The actress told cops that when she stepped away from the bar, someone drugged her.
Now, she did say that she did not cover her own drink, and this is what led her to believe that someone spiked her drink, because she said that when she came back from smoking outside, she says that her drink was covered. And so she believes someone spiked her drink and covered it up, which now we can clearly see exactly who covered the drink.
Which police say is standard practice. When she returns, she removes the napkin and takes a sip. A few minutes later, Reid asks for another drink. The bartender brings her a carafe and she pours it. Then she strikes up a conversation with 𝗧𝗿𝗿, who creates videos for YouTube. The bartender pours Reid a third drink while she's finishing off the second.
And also, she is the one who struck up conversation with that man. He didn't strike up conversation with her. So no, he was not in the area prowling. No, he was not looking for a victim. He was not. As you can clearly see, he's at the bar talking to someone else. She struck up conversation with him. So she cannot say this man was out here trying to get her, lure her into his room, or trying to get her out of the hotel, or trying to drug her. She cannot clearly say that, because we clearly see that she is the one who initiated the conversation.
Reid previously claimed she only had one glass of wine.
She was just drunk. We clearly see this now. She was just drunk. She was inebriated. We see that no one poured anything into her drink. She had 5 glasses of wine. If you can't hold your liquor, stop drinking as much. I'm not going to say stop drinking, because you can do whatever you want, but stop drinking as much if you can't handle your liquor. And it seems like she cannot handle her liquor after 5 drinks. She's stumbling. You can clearly see in the video, you can clearly see her eyes, her face, that she's drunk, that she's tipsy, whatever you want to call it. But to accuse this man of doing something to you and putting something in your drink is dangerous. That is dangerous to this man. It can ruin his life. And it has happened to several men. Over the last 2 years, I know several men who have been accused of doing something to a woman, like drugging her. And when the facts come out, it never happened.
Did she specifically accuse you of drugging her?
She did on a phone call. She did. And I told her during that phone call, I was like, Tara, how am I supposed to roofie you when I'm outside smoking with you? That's impossible.
Sean, I have to ask you, did you spike her drink?
Yeah, absolutely not. No, never.
𝗏𝗏𝗏, who's married, says the two exchanged phone numbers for business reasons.
We know what happened. She was sitting at the bar, having a glass of wine. No men were hitting on her. She's probably used to having men hit on her, especially due to her beauty, because she was a beautiful woman when she was younger. Let's be real. Due to her fame. She was known when she was younger. American Pie was a good movie. People knew about it. It made a lot of money. And so she was probably known. Now, not so much. She's not used to that. So men were not approaching her. She hits on this man who is standing next to her. She then probably expects this man to, oh, it's a go. Let's go back to your room. Let's go back to my room and get it on. We're having some drinks. We're vibing. But that's not the case, because this man says he is married. And so he doesn't feel right taking her up to her room. Why would you do that? See, don't put yourself in the compromising position, especially when you're married or in a relationship. That's how cheating occurs. And so he doesn't do that. Now she gets angry and pissed off at the fact that this man is not trying to get in my pants. This man is not. Y'all have to understand something. When you feel entitled due to your beauty, due to your fame, your notoriety, your clout, people knowing you, when you feel entitled to men hitting on you and trying to sleep with you all the time because that's what you were used to when you were younger, but now that you're older, it's not happening as much or at all, now you start to feel some type of way. And instead of just taking rejection, because that's exactly what it was. She was rejected, and her ego could not take that. One thing I have learned is that women cannot take rejection kindly. It has happened to me in the past where I rejected a woman, and what did she do? She made false claims about me. It's been more than once, more than one woman. So yes, that's what I learned. Women don't take rejection well. Some men don't take rejection well either. But women especially do not take rejection well because it does not happen as often for women, most women. And so she was rejected that night. She did not take that kindly. And that is when she cooked up this entire story about being drugged, ending up in the hospital and looking stupid. I guarantee you the toxicology probably came back negative. Where is the toxicology? How come we haven't seen one come out yet? It's probably because they looked at this woman and said, the only thing in your system is alcohol and ego, nothing else. For her to accuse this man of drugging her after he rejected her advances is diabolical, and it's messed up. It can mess up a man's life. It can ruin his life, his marriage, everything that he has worked for. So now that everything is being recorded, we can clearly see that it's not always true when a man gets accused of doing something to a woman.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.